We have a really bizarre narrative that has happened that I don't really fully get, so I'm going to break down this final drive, talk about the narrative that I've heard, and kind of give my thoughts on it and why I think it's kind of overblown. Kind of starting off with this 4th down and 3 scenario. What the narrative is, if you missed it, I actually missed the game live, watched it this morning, and one thing that I heard constantly on Twitter and stuff was, oh my god, Jeff Saturday clock management, what are you doing, costing the team the victory? That's not really what happened, though. I mean, listen, there's I think reasonable minds can differ on the clock management itself, but let's talk about what happened. It's a 4th down and 3. The Colts are at their opponent's 38-yard line. This is not where the drive started. I'm just picking it up here. Obviously, a drive doesn't start on a 4th down. Matt Ryan is going to take the snap right here. He's going to be able to somehow get a completion there as the ball was sort of tipped, but still caught by Michael Pittman, so good stuff there. I paused it. A minute 55 left. The Colts have all 3 timeouts. And to me, they're going to not call timeout, and it feels like a deliberate choice to run out the clock. It doesn't feel like they're just not thinking. It feels like they're making the conscious decision to try to get rid of some clock here, because the last thing you want to do is score with, the last thing you want to do is not score. But the last thing you want to do outside of that would be score immediately, because that would give the Steelers another chance. Not to mention, if you have all 3 timeouts, it still gives you an opportunity to, if you turn the ball over on the next play, you would still theoretically have a chance to force a 3 and out and then get one final drive. So, to me, not calling a timeout here, I think is the right play. Going over to the next play, maybe I'll go through these ones a little bit more quickly because it's kind of a similar situation. But, okay, there's now a minute 36 left. So they didn't run 40 seconds off, but they ran some time off. Matt Ryan is going to take the snap, and he doesn't love what he sees, tries to move quickly, ends up losing the football. The Colts recover, 1 minute and 31 seconds left. Again, no timeout. Now going over here, you're going to get underneath a minute, so they let almost 30 seconds go off the clock right here. We're now at 57 seconds left, a couple seconds into this play. It's a 2nd down and 17. Matt Ryan is going to pump fake, and then he's going to scramble. Actually, does a pretty good job scrambling and picks up a good chunk of yards. This is when it stops at 52 seconds. So again, you could call a timeout here. A lot of people feel like they should, but, it's going to be a situation where it's a 3rd down. You do still want to keep 3 timeouts if possible, right? It still could give you a chance. There is a benefit there. And you also ideally would like to score with 0 seconds left on the clock. That's the goal here. So with 52 seconds left, you could argue calling a timeout. If they called a timeout, I wouldn't be mad at it, but it's not a situation where you have to call a timeout. To me, reasonable minds can differ here. If I was in this spot, I don't know exactly what I would do. I think what I would do is I would do what they're doing here, which is I would not call timeout, but I think I would actually hurry up a little bit. I think I would try to do that, get a play snapped a little bit earlier. You're going to see the Colts here kind of do that. I mean, they certainly didn't take their time. I mean, you're going to still see a snap right after here, which is only 14 seconds off the clock. So they definitely did kind of hurry up here. Matt Ryan is going to hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor. They get tackled, and now the Colts say, well, we have to call timeout here. We have to, because, 30 seconds left. At this point, if we don't convert, the game's probably over anyways. I mean, maybe we get one Hail Mary this way, but that's unrealistic. Call a timeout, give us a chance to run our best play, which, again, I kind of understand the logic behind. Now we're going to go over here. It is the 4th down and 3 play. You have 30 seconds left on the clock. Matt Ryan is going to take the snap. He is going to fire down the field eventually, but it is going to fall incomplete. I paused it right here just because I wanted to kind of show this is around where the ball would have been complete. If this play worked, the Colts would have had the ball at around the 11-yard line with roughly 25 seconds left and 2 timeouts. The clock would not have been an issue in that scenario. So this is, you can disagree with the decision, but they managed the clock exactly how they were intending to manage the clock. This is not a blunder. This is them making a strategic decision. When I was watching this drive, I was fully expecting them to completely run out of time, and that would have been the reason they lost. That's not really what happened here at all. They just failed to execute their plays, which is that happens. That's football, but that's not the clock management issue, I don't think. I don't know. I didn't really have a huge issue with the way that they managed the clock here. Again, maybe they could have called one of their timeouts earlier if they wanted to, but again, you don't want to score with a minute left and give Kenny Pickett a chance to get a game-winning field goal. So I totally get why they made that decision. I was going to say it just didn't work out, but the reality is it did work out. It worked out perfectly as they were trying to get it to work out. I mean, Jeff Saturday made it a clock management decision that worked out exactly as he wanted to, and it's getting criticism for it. So just kind of a weird narrative, but at least that's what I think. Maybe you guys have something I didn't think of in the comments below. So hey, that's what the comment section is for. Let me know your thoughts there. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.